It's Michelle, and I wanted to share with you this little vintage book I found yesterday at the thrift store, and it's Dell Purse Book, 3,500 names for a baby, boys and girl names, plus every name's meaning and origin. So I looked inside, and the copyright is from 1969, Dell Publishing. So it was printed about a year before I was born. So I thought that was really cool. And I was just going to read a little bit inside. And it says, a rose by any other name is still a rose. But by chance, Rose's last name is Bud, Bush, or Red. She would probably daydream of marriage even more fervently than most young girls. Why? Because Rose's parents would have left their daughter open to years of ridicule and teasing by ignoring a cardinal rule of naming any baby. Resist the temptation to be humorous and or cute when matching baby's given and surname. Fortunately, not many parents surrender to that temptation, though there are birth certificates that read I'm a stone and olive green. But unfortunately, picking a suitable baby's name for baby isn't simple a matter of resisting the impulse to be clever. Remember, the name you choose for your baby will be part of his or her identity for life. The name you select can affect your baby's personality and popularity, especially when he begins school, and can color his feelings towards himself and even affect the degree of his success in business and professional life. For example, the name Robin, or worse, its diminutive form, Rob, Banks, could hardly be an asset to a young man aspiring to be a career in finance or law. Be wary of names that are ultra unique. You and or baby may tire quickly of such a name, and especially if the baby is a boy, and certain to pick a name that leaves no doubting his sex. Jean and Joyce are popular, acceptable names for many European boys, but heaven help any American boy hearing either name. Listen carefully to the sound and rhythm of the names you are considering for baby. Say the full name aloud, letting your ears and good judgment and good taste guide you. Most people find that a surname of just one syllable, Jones, Smith, White, etc., usually combined with a given name of two or more syllables. For example, doesn't Bethany Kent have a softer, more lyrical sound than Beth or Bess Kent? With surname of two syllables, Carter, Hudson, Turner, etc., try giving names of three syllables. Belinda, Pauling, Mary Jane, Meeker. And surnames of three syllables. Experiment with given names of one or two syllables, i.e. Anne, Llewellyn, Polly, Cameron. As you try various names for baby, remember this general rule of rhythm and sound. A full name usually sounds most pleasant when the syllables of the given and surname are unique in number. Avoid unusual spellings of a name if it makes the name difficult to pronounce. No one wants to go through life hearing his name mispronounced, and worse perhaps, no one wants a name that new acquaintances are hesitant or embarrassed to say aloud. John is an easy way to vary the spelling of John without changing the name pronunciation, but you'd be wise to vary Alice by spelling it Alice, unless you're unperturbed by the thought of your daughter often being called L's or Ellie's. If your surname is simple, it is usually wise to keep babies' given names simple. You may be drawn to sophisticated names such as Joyce Lynn or Stephanie, but if your last name is Teed or Stubbs, the combination may sound humorous. Keep in mind, too, that national origin of your surrounding... The national origin of your surname and of your given name you can consider. For example, Yvonne and Joyce or Jax sounds fine when combined with surnames such as DuBrown, but awkward when matched with surnames such as Kelly, Cohen, or Capula. Your religion may affect choice of babies' names. So before you reach decision, find out if your faith has any requirements or traditions regarding the naming of its children. For example, it's traditional that Jewish children are named for a beloved member of the family who is no longer alive, and is required that Catholic children be given the name of a saint either as a first or a middle name. So if you have any doubt about your customs or requirements of your faith, talk to your religious leader now. In this book, there are more than 3,500 names, plus their origins and meanings. In order to be able to, and then it keeps, and girls, it says, she's made of sunshine, sugar, and spice. She'll be pert and pretty and awful nice. Someday she's bound to change her name. Now choose the one that will stay the same. And then it lists all the little girl names and has pictures of babies in the book. And then it shows the little signs of the zodiac. So I'm a Scorpio because I was born between October and November the 22nd. And then there's boys. The name that polls the winning votes. The famous name that makes up quotes. The name with 1,000 in employ may be the name your boy. And then just different names. So I thought that was a really neat little booklet. And it shows the birthstones also on there for your baby. And so I thought that was a really sweet book. And so I thought I'd share with you guys. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And what neat things do you like to collect, or vintage finds have you found for your reborn babies? So I thought this was sweet and might give me ideas for naming future reborn babies in my collection. And thanks for watching, guys. And remember, you're never too old for dolls. Bye.